What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I apologize. I was under the weather. I sounded like Snuffleupagus, but I'm here now, and that's all that matters. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we're jumping right into it. So this comes from Polygon. Neil Druckmann has said, and for those who don't know who Neil Druckmann is, he is the creator of The Last of Us, who's currently has season 2 coming out in April on HBO Max. Be sure to check that out. But he said the only thing that he would say is don't bet on there being a Last of Us Part 3. This could be it. Now, me being someone who absolutely loves The Last of Us, loves the games, loves the show, I have an issue with that because what's going on? Now, I will say I don't believe anything Neil Druckmann is saying. I honestly think they're focusing on Intergalactic and they kind of want to take the conversation away from The Last of Us for now, especially with the season 2 coming out. And I think they want to move the conversation to Intergalactic so they can focus on that IP and, get that name out there. But no, we need a part 3 to The Last of Us Part 2. The way I'm trying to avoid spoilers. The way The Last of Us Part 2 ends, you can say that's the end of the story. That's the end of Ellie's story. But I feel like there's so much more that they can expand on. The first game I would say would be discovery, finding love in a world that's so tumultuous. And the second one is, of course, about revenge. And I feel as if the third one could be about moving on and finding a place living in this world that's completely destroyed and there's infected and so many other things going on. Because at the end of the day, Ellie cannot be infected. She is the cure. So there's more to discover on that. In part 2, they don't really touch on that as much. It's still very important to the overall story, but it's not as important as it was in part 1. So with him saying there's not going to be a part 3, I think it's a load of BS. I think they're absolutely doing a Last of Us Part 3, and I think it's going to be for the PS6. The show is going to be split into a few seasons covering part 2. I believe that as well. But honestly, there is no way. There's no way in my mind that they can move forward and not do The Last of Us Part 3. You have to give us the finale. And I don't think this should be anything that's focused on a new character. Of course, bring new characters into the fold and maybe expand on their stories as well. I mean, you have Abby and everything that's going on with Abby. I don't think you can do it. You have to focus. You have to seal the deal on Ellie's story. It's not complete in my eyes. What do you guys think about that? Like I said, I think Neil Druckmann you're pulling one over our eyes, if you get what I'm saying, because he just wants to shift the conversation. That's it. They're ready to focus on Intergalactic. The Last of Us Part 2 is out. Season 2 is coming out. There's nothing more that they can say about. And on top of that, he's already been on record saying that he's written something for Part 3. Like, it's halfway, if not fully completed with what he has an idea for. And that being part 3. So what are we talking about here? Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Do you think there should be a Last of Us Part 3? If you haven't played any of the games, I highly suggest you do. Even if you're not a big gamer and those games are not really your type, I think you should play it. There's great storytelling. There's great gameplay. The character development is insane. So the show does the game injustice, but playing it is completely different. So do you guys think there's going to be a part 3? Are you looking forward to a part 3? Do you think there should be a part 3? Lord, I can't talk. I'm still recovering. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.